Hey everyone, Board Game Brody here with Meeple Mountain. I have a copy of Pingyao First Chinese Banks. It's a 1 to 4 player dice as worker placement economic game by Jing Studios. This is the first game in a series, and actually these games are released already in China, so they aren't brand new. And I think this one, it was made in 2017 originally, but they have decided to bring them into this market. So with time, we will be seeing more of their stuff. The game is set in ancient China, where Pingyao was the city where Chinese banking originated. Players will be establishing banks and opening branches throughout China. For the theme and for the game's sake, you will learn what Sai Chi is, remittance, and learning how important fame can affect your banks. But this video, I want to talk about 6 things that you need to know about this game. Number 1, the theme. This theme has maybe never been used in a Euro game, running a bank. I mean, I know this might put you off, but really, with the story of how Chinese banks started, the mechanics for the game matches the theme very well. You're trying to move around your Sai Chi and money and make deals to most benefit you by making more money. With your bank, you'll be choosing to receive loans, give loans, open new branches, and making deals that will move money around to slightly benefit you to gain extra money. Number 2, worker placement with the dice. This is a cool mechanic. Everyone rolls their dice and places them on the side track. This dictates the player order for each of the 8 rounds. The larger numbered dice will go first, but they trigger a less powerful version of each action when placed. The lower numbered dice will go last, but they will have a more powerful effect when using it on an action. Also, players can push other workers out to use the same action spot, but will need to pay the difference between the two to the supply. With some cool exceptions depending on which type of worker you're using, as the 4-sided die will let you subtract 1 value to help you save more money. But again, only 1 of each value is allowed for each action. So you won't be able to take an action with a die with the same value of another's that's already there. But you can also pay either 1 or 2 coins to re-roll your die and then immediately place it with its new value. This could potentially give you coins or give you a more powerful action. Or sadly, your result could be the exact same number and you just spent some coins to re-roll it for nothing. So this adds an interesting twist to the game, as usually it will go from high value die to low, but if you decided to re-roll it and you get a higher value die and take the same action where another player is, and that value isn't already on that action, then you will gain the difference in coins from the supply in addition to taking the action. There's a fair amount of strategy just within the worker placement mechanic, as you can manipulate your dice in various ways and then trying to take advantage of what other players have done on the board with their workers. Number 3, the money. Money is involved in everything you do in the game, and it's not just like you do not have it, it's just many times it's all tied up into things, which ends up giving you a feeling that money is tight in the game. But in reality, it's not. It's just you need to do something with your money for it to make money. If you just have it sitting around, then you aren't using it to make any more money. You'll be making decisions each round, including making a decision to pay 10 coins to gain another Sai Chi, which is then needed for a lot of actions in the game, like opening new branches or loaning out the Sai Chi to make some interest. Or simply trying to move it to a branch that can make you some more money at the end of the round. Income phase is where you will make money from loaning out your Sai Chi, giving a loan, which gives you a rate depending on how high you are on the fame track. You will gain money for each Sai Chi in your branches according to the level it's located in. Level 1, you will gain 2 coins per. Level 2, you will gain 3 coins, and in level 3, you will gain 4 coins per Sai Chi. Number 4, the meat in the game. A quick overview of each action. This is the remittance action here, and you will take a remittance card which states that you will gain a Sai Chi to add to one type of branch, but then 1 to 3 rounds later, it will be taken back from a different type of branch. For doing this, you will gain 2 coins. You will also move one space on the remittance track, which will unlock additional bonuses, like for example, it'll give you more money when you're doing this exact same action. And at the end of the game, if you get to the very end, it will score you additional victory points. This is the fame track, and this is where you can move 1 to 2 spaces on this track. Again, this can give you bonuses and make other actions more profitable. Like for this track, you can make more money when you're giving a loan to someone else. And also you can gain agent tokens, which are needed to be placed on your new branches to make their bonus effects active. Again, if you make it all the way to the end of this, you will score extra victory points. This middle action here is all about opening new branches. You'll be placing these new branches on your own player board, and you will need to have the money and the Sai Chi available to do that depending on what level. Level 1, you will need 6 coins and 1 Sai Chi. Level 2, you'll need 12 coins and 2 Sai Chi. Level 3, you will need 24 coins and 3 Sai Chi. No, you will be paying the coins, but you will be moving the Sai Chi, so you won't be losing that, just moving it to a different location. But you need that amount in your vault to open that level of branch. Also, the higher the level, the more powerful that branch bonus can be. So then you will draw 4, pick one that you like for its bonus, and then you'll place it on your player board. Many of the level 1 branches will help you manipulate your dice. The level 2 will mostly let you earn more money per round, and level 3 will give you points according to its requirements. This action will let you either take or give loans, always using 2 Sai Chi. These last 2 spots are closed at the beginning of the game, but after the 3rd round, they will open up, and also players will be receiving an extra worker die. This action will give you additional agent tokens to place on your board. In addition to unlocking bonuses listed on branches, you also can place them below a level 2 or a level 3 branch to make your branch more profitable with an additional Sai Chi. The last action is where you can gain cards that give you additional abilities. You will have to pay 1 Sai Chi to gain one of these, and they all make different aspects of the game better. Like one will pay additional for each Sai Chi in your level 1 area. Or this one lets you gain more money when taking the remittance action. There are lots of added benefits, and you can find which one fits your strategies to give you a leg up in the game. Number 5. Choices in the game. So each choice you make usually resolves around 1 to 3 rounds depending on the worker that's used. So really the game has a focus on management of your choices. You're tying up your money for a certain amount of time, and you need to be prepared for the consequences for those actions later on. If you forget that you need Sai Chi in a certain place in 3 rounds and you don't do it, then you might not be set up well for the future. Or you might forget that you need some money in the future. Or you might just not realize that you have extra money sitting around and there's nothing planned for it and it's just sitting there, not making any money. So be prepared to juggle up to about 6 actions all happening at the same time, ending at different times. Number 6, my overall thoughts. So I've shared a lot of my thoughts already, but overall, I do enjoy this game. I've caught myself thinking about other possible strategies while trying to fall asleep at night. It's a game that is a little harder to learn by watching someone play, as usually I can watch a stream or someone play and understand what's happening and how to play. But with this game, it didn't all click for me until I started to play myself. Now, so far when playing, the best strategy in the game is to make money while using your workers in the best manner that the game presents to you. So what I mean by that is there are many different strategies in the game, but not everyone can do the same strategy. Not everyone can take the same moves because your workers are different each round. Certain players will focus on some actions more than others, and this makes other players take the other open actions. At the end of the game, it's great to see that everyone has their own machine running as far as how they are making money. And it's hard to know who is winning the game until the very end when you count up the points. So if you like games like I've described already, then Pingyao needs to be in your collection. Now, those are the 6 things that I think that you should know about this game. So get your Sai Chi ready to start branches of your bank with your family and friends in Pingyao by Jing Studios. Again, this is Board Game Brody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around and check out some other board game reviews to see what you might want to get to the table.